Hey, Lee here, and welcome to the pull list for March 26, 2014, presented by longboxradio.com. This week from Image, we have a trade paperback, and of course, Image likes to do $10 trade paperbacks for the newer books. So this was $10 for 6 issues of Rat Queens, which comes highly recommended from most everybody at Galaxy Comics, which is my local comic book store. The art looks fantastic. I believe it's from a couple relative unknowns. Their names in the top corner there. But yeah, the art looks fantastic. It looks very reminiscent of Saga, actually, personally, I feel. But no, looking forward to getting into that, and you'll hear all about it on the next podcast. Cool stuff. Walking Dead 124. Nothing from DC this week. It's all Marvel for the most part. Walking Dead 124, of course, and so you can see the reflection of the camera in the comic book there. All Out War, of course, we're winding down. I believe, what part are we at? 10 of 12. Last 6 issues have been more of the same, just standoff, zombies, shooting. I've come to the realization that aside from Negan, I care not what happens to anybody in this book. I more or less at this point I'm just waiting for the characters I want to die, and at that point I don't know what I will read the book for. But $2.99, of course, we got people crying on the top. We got Maggie clutching her babied stomach. So there we go. Moving on to Marvel Comics, we have Avengers number 27. Free digital code there. Which you'll find in a moment. So yeah, it's from Jonathan Hickman, of course. I have no idea what's going on the cover here, and I think I am current on Avengers, so I'm going to have to read this one to figure it out. But you got lasers, we have what looks to be Iron Man's face. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite Marvel books going right now. We got explosions on the cover as well. This is number 13 from Brian Michael Bendis. The Trial of Jean Grey, of course, part 6 of 6. There's only been 3 parts in this book. The other one has been running in, I believe, All New X-Men, I think is where the rest of the story is. So, of course, I'm going to come into this having missed a chapter. But it seems to be okay so far. I really don't like when books do that. If I'm not reading the other book, it used to be a time when, you know, I'd be reading 5 books and I'm like, oh, they're doing an event across all 5. Fantastic. I'm there, but not in this case. But still love Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a free digital code. That one and the Avengers code are on the screen right now. Moving on to Hawkeye, number 18 from Matt Fraction. We left the last issue, 17, on a cliffhanger, of course. Or was it 16? That's when they did the reverse thing. So we'll see. I think I'm still 1 issue behind. So the cliffhanger may have already been resolved, and I can see the book right now, so yes, that's the case. And this is what happens afterwards. Madame Mask and stuff like that. Digging the hell out of this book. Art's always great. Story's great, whether it's following Hawkeye himself or Kate Bishop. Digging the book either way. So, good stuff. New Avengers. This is a number 1, but it's actually number 16. Point now, getting everybody back on track, because I think, like most, I've kind of lost, coming out of Infinity, where this book is at. I might be an issue behind, that might be why. But Jonathan Hickman, of course, writing it, Rags Morales, and Frank Martin covering art duty, so that's cool stuff. Moving on, we have Superior Spider-Man number 30, which is the penultimate issue of Superior Spider-Man. Before in April we head back to the Amazing Spider-Man storyline. This one's hefty. And it's got a free digital code, as did New Avengers. You'll find both of those at the end of the episode. I've heard good things of this so far, and plus we get a bonus book, Black Widow number 1 included. Maybe that's why it's so hefty. I really like the cover. Combination part 4 of 5. It's all coming to a head here, so if you haven't been reading Superior Spider-Man, now's the time to jump on it, and why haven't you been reading? Let's be honest here, this is good stuff. So there you have it. Yeah, so I learned recently that the Regina Fan Expo, one province to the west of us, will actually have some comic book guests, including Jeff Lemire, and yeah, Ket, so I'm happy to go meet them, get some stuff signed, maybe in between working a booth. And that's about it for the pull list this week. As promised, there will be a podcast of some kind by this weekend. Look for it. We'll talk all about Rat Queens and Spider-Man and all that kind of stuff. And look for those digital codes as always, and thank you for watching.